The air crackled with a force Jennifer Walters had never truly anticipated. It wasn't the familiar rush of gamma radiation, the transformation she'd mastered and made her own. No, this was something ancient, cosmic, echoing through the very bedrock of her being. She remembered the awe, the fear, as Eason the Searcher, a towering celestial, had turned his immense, probing gaze upon her. It was a moment of profound vulnerability, followed by an unprecedented infusion. Not just more power, but a different kind of power, raw and untamed, like a primeval river bursting its banks. The initial shift was jarring. Her green form, once sleek and proportionate, began to swell, muscle rippling beneath skin that stretched tighter, denser. Her frame, already formidable, expanded, becoming bulkier, more imposing. The very emerald of her skin seemed to deepen, imbued with a richer, more primal hue. This wasn't merely an increase in size, it was a fundamental resculpting, a deliberate augmentation by a cosmic entity, infusing her with gamma radiation beyond anything she'd ever contained. She-Hulk, the intelligent, witty, controlled powerhouse, was evolving into something wilder, more savage. This celestial infusion, a deliberate act by Eason to potentially prepare or test Earth's mightiest for threats unknown, fundamentally reshaped Jennifer's very essence. The additional gamma radiation, meticulously imbued, was meant to elevate her strength to stratospheric levels. And it did. Her punches now carried the force of a small asteroid impact. Her leaps spanned canyons with effortless grace. There was a raw, undeniable power coursing through her veins, a tangible hum that resonated with the core of the planet itself. She could feel the tectonic plates beneath her feet, the subtle vibrations of distant storms, all amplified by this new, terrifying gift. But such immense power rarely comes without a cost, and for Jennifer, the price was a delicate balance of her mental acuity. The sheer volume of gamma energy now coursing through her body sometimes overwhelmed the precise, logical pathways of her brilliant legal mind. Imagine standing in the eye of a hurricane trying to recite a complex legal brief. That was often the feeling. Her quick wit, her sharp analytical skills, the very essence of Jennifer Walters that made She-Hulk so unique, would occasionally flicker, dimmed by the roaring inferno of her augmented strength. Consider a moment when she faced a new, highly adaptable alien threat. Before, She-Hulk would have strategized, analyzed weaknesses, perhaps even engaged in a bit of witty banter to disorient her foe. But after the celestial augmentation, there were times when her instincts took over, pure, unadulterated strength guiding her actions. She'd respond with a primal roar, a direct, overpowering physical assault. Effective, certainly, but devoid of the calculated precision she once wielded. Her thoughts would sometimes become simpler, focused purely on the immediate objective: crush, break, overcome. It was like her brain was a powerful supercomputer, suddenly running on pure instinct, bypassing the complex programming. This unpredictable nature was perhaps the most challenging aspect of her evolving power. One moment, Jennifer would be debating legal precedents in her human form with unparalleled clarity. The next, a surge of adrenaline, even a simple challenge, could trigger a transformation into a bulkier, more aggressive She-Hulk, her emerald eyes burning with an almost feral intensity, her voice deeper, gruffer. She might still recognize her friends, her allies, but the nuanced understanding, the empathy, the very ability to articulate complex thoughts could be temporarily overridden by an almost animalistic drive. It was a constant battle, an internal tug-of-war between the savage power that threatened to consume her and the sharp intellect that defined her. She would spend countless hours meditating, training, trying to re-establish the connection, to rein in the untamed beast within. There were moments of profound frustration, a fear that she was losing herself, that the She-Hulk she knew was being supplanted by something entirely new, something she didn't fully control. Yet, in those very struggles, a different kind of strength emerged. Not just physical, but a resilience of spirit, a determination to master the unpredictable nature of her augmented powers. This evolving power level bestowed by a celestial wasn't merely a linear progression. It was a chaotic, unpredictable journey into the depths of her own gamma-infused being. It forced Jennifer Walters to confront her own limitations, to embrace the wildness while fighting to preserve the brilliant mind beneath. It highlighted the profound truth that true power isn't just about how much force you can wield, but how well you can control it, and perhaps how much of yourself you are willing to sacrifice to truly understand it. So, She-Hulk's transformation after celestial augmentation was more than just a physical change. It was a profound testament to the evolving nature of power itself. It reminded us that even the most controlled heroes can be pushed to their limits, forced to adapt to forces beyond their comprehension. Her journey through this savage, bulkier, yet incredibly potent form, and the mental battles she waged showcased the unpredictable dance between immense power and the very essence of self. We've explored a fascinating chapter in She-Hulk's storied history, a moment where cosmic intervention dramatically reshaped her path. What are your thoughts on this kind of radical power-up? Does it make her more compelling, or do you prefer her more controlled iteration? I'd love to hear your perspectives in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more explorations into the incredible world of heroes and their evolving powers. Until next time, keep exploring and keep thinking about the stories that shape us.